being single, man. Like, I'm not ashamed of being single. There is nothing wrong with being single. Being single is cool. Being single is good. And I'm happy. I am an individual. I don't need somebody else to complete me, to make me whole. I'm a whole being. I am enough. And so are you. Hi, my name's Clara. This is my YouTube channel, and today I want to talk about the importance of being single. And believe it or not, you can be single and happy. Who knew that was even a possibility? Hey, the way that life is set up, the way that society portrays things, we would all think that it was impossible to be happy and single at the same time. But I'm here to tell you that it's absolutely not. And I'm also here to tell you that I think that being single and having some time being single is imperative to your personal development, to your happiness, and to your relationship with yourself. I feel like we come here to this plane, this earth, so that we can learn and grow. If you are somebody, the thought of being single petrifies you, or perhaps you're single right now and you're like, no, I feel like that I'm broken, or there's something wrong with me because I'm single, and you know, I need to feel love and I feel so unloved and I'm so miserable, and I just know that if I was with somebody I would feel so much better. This video is definitely for you, and while you're here, why not subscribe to my channel? I've been single for the last 2 years. Prior to that, I was in a relationship for 2 years. I've spent quite a lot of my life being single, and what I will say is that, especially when I was in my 20s, when I was single, all I wanted was to be with somebody, and I was constantly chasing the next guy, the next guy, the next guy. I really felt like I had something missing, that there was part of me that was missing, and I needed somebody else to complete me. I needed somebody else to fill that void. Excuse the pun, I was gonna say fill that hole, and then I was like, oh no! I literally jumped from one person to the next person to the next person to the next person, because I didn't want to be by myself. I didn't want to spend any time by myself, because every time I was by myself, I felt incomplete, I felt miserable, I felt sad, and I was just like, I need. It was an addiction. It was an addiction. In the society that we have, we consider the norm to be a relationship. So when you're single, it's like, I'm in between jobs. The norm is to have a job. And when you're unemployed, you're like, right, I need to get to the next job. The standard is to be in a relationship. And when you're single, you need to get out of that phase as quickly as possible and get back into a relationship. But I think us thinking like this just puts us into toxic relationships, can put us into relationships that don't suit us, ultimately can lead to us being incredibly unhappy. It should be normalized. Being single is cool, like it's fine. I learned to live by myself. I learned to be whole and complete by myself. I learned how to love myself, to support myself, to do everything I need. And then when I meet somebody else, it becomes a beautiful bonus, but it doesn't become a necessity. And I'm not codependent on that person, because codependency is really toxic. It means that I need you. I need you to be happy. I need you to survive. I need you to be okay. That's not healthy at all. If we spend some time being single, it can be a great time to learn to be okay by ourselves, to learn to be okay in our own company. What do you actually want from a relationship? What do you actually want from a partner? Because guess what? You can choose. You get to have a choice. You don't have to take the first person that comes along that's nice to you and that looks okay. You get to be specific about the choices that you want from a partner. And that's because you deserve it. You are worthy of having those things. And when you start to value yourself, you then start to say, no, I'm not going to settle for somebody who doesn't treat me a certain way, or for somebody who isn't in a certain mindset or isn't in a certain space in their life, not because it means that they're not good enough or I'm better than anybody else, but because I know what I want to create and I deserve to be able to create that. And when you're perfectly happy on your own, you don't settle for anything less than that, because you don't need it. You're good here and you'll be good there. So there isn't, oh, I'm down here and when I get this thing, my life's going to be better. Either one is good and you're good on either one. So the only way that I'm going to go over here is if this good is equal to this good. So if being in a relationship is equal to the happiness and the contentness that I've created being single, let's join forces. But if it's not, I'm gonna stay over here. If you are single and feeling like, oh, but you know, I need to be in a relationship, there's something wrong with me, everyone else is in a relationship, you know, I'm this age and by this time I should have done this, or etc, etc, etc. What I would say to you is, don't think of this time like this. Think of this time of you being single as a chance for you to really get to know yourself, to really work out what you want. Because in working out what you want, you're essentially starting to attract and create the experience that you want. So the kind of person that you want, the kind of relationship that you want, which you can only attract if you know what it is. Say, for example, if I wanted to send somebody a letter, I need to know what I want to say in that letter, and I need to construct that letter with sentences and paragraphs so that when I send that to that person, they understand exactly what I mean. I don't just send them a piece of paper with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P and let them create their own letter using all of those letters, any combination of words, because they would not know what I was trying to say. They wouldn't be able to either do what I wanted them to do, respond, or anything, because I haven't been clear about what I want. And that's exactly how our lives work. So if you don't know what you want and you're that kind of person that's like, oh, I always attract the same kind of guy, I always attract bad guys, oh, I always attract these guys that let me down, I always do this, I always do that, and you know, there must be something going on. It's you. It's you. You've got to change yourself. You don't know what you want. You don't know what you deserve, and you do not know your worth. And those people are just mirroring the way that you feel about yourself. And so that is why changing how we feel about ourselves and using the time of being single to do that is so important. We can be as selfish as we want. No one else has any requirements on us during that time. So we get to be selfish, which is not a bad thing. Being yourself is so incredibly important. And if you've ever been in a relationship where you have felt like you can't be yourself, or you don't even know who yourself is, then spending some time being single is going to be so important, because you have to learn how to be unapologetically you. You came here to be you. How do I know that? Because you are you. If that you is geeky or weird or whatever, I'm all of those things. I'm all of those things. And I love and embrace them all. And by loving and embracing them, I know that the next person I meet is also gonna love and embrace them, because if I met someone who didn't, I would just give them the elbow, because I don't feel like I need to shrink myself just to be with somebody. Let go of the need, let go of the want, because by doing that, it's like we're trying to force something to happen, and that energy is repellent to that thing actually happening. So by wanting it so badly, you're actually pushing away the thing that you want, and the things that do come to you in that time are not going to be the thing that you want. So really spend some time investing in yourself, investing in your personal development, and learning how to be comfortable being single. Something that I would suggest to you to do, if this is something that resonates with you, is to kind of look back maybe at your past relationships and look forward to the kind of life that you want to create, and then work out who you need to become to create that life for yourself. And once you've worked out who you need to become, then you can work out the type of person that you need to be with to create that life for both of you. You can also start to work out the type of relationship that you want to have, and how that relationship looks and how that relationship feels. And you can start to experience the emotions of that relationship right now. You don't need that person to be in your life. And if you're looking to attract someone into your life, don't focus on a specific person. Just know the kind of person that you want to attract, and know how that person would make you feel. The end. Thanks for watching. My name's Clara Hermit. I hope that you liked this video. Please make sure that you like, share, and turn on your notifications. The comment section is there. I always reply to comments, so you know, why not get involved, have a little chit chat, and let's do this. Being single is good.